Hello, my name is Michael, and I am learning how to play the guitar. Um, Today is going to be my 24th day. Excuse me. I actually practiced a good bit yesterday. I didn't record it though, so I don't have any footage from the 23rd day, sadly. But so today's going to be the 24th day, and so on the 22nd day, I felt comfortable enough to start learning a song, and so I learned. I looked up on YouTube the chords to play "Learning to Fly" by Tom Petty, and so anyhow, pretty simple song, just 4 notes. So yesterday, I spent all day practicing, and you didn't really miss anything from that. It was just practicing the guitar. It was a process, of course. And today I'm just going to pick up on it. So anyhow, I just wanted to do a little video for day 24, and just to give a little intro into it. That's where I'm at. So I'm still practicing "Learning to Fly" by Tom Petty. Great song, great artist, nothing but respect. And so I'm still trying to work on my strum and move in between notes. So just a little, like I said, learning how to play. So I want to give thanks to the Lord, because of course He is teaching me, because without Him I don't have any power. He is all power. He's the Almighty. Anyhow, here we go, day 24. So that sounds kind of clean. Yesterday, not so much. I kind of learned that my fingers, if anybody's watched any of my previous videos, they may know what I'm talking about. But while I've been learning to play the guitar, my fingers have been getting eaten up here. I don't know if you can see on my fingertips. But anyhow, there's finally calluses starting to come in. And anybody who plays guitar will tell you about that. And so, finally starting to get them, but still building on. Or perhaps you don't know, and I apologize, I say that a lot, forgive me please. But so that's yesterday. It was kind of, and I've heard it before, with acoustic guitars especially, the strings kind of eat your fingers up, which is okay, it's just a learning process. But so anyhow, yesterday was a bit of a struggle because I'm still building those calluses, long story short. Alright, here we go. So, I kind of wish I would have filmed it yesterday, because I didn't start out like that at all. In fact, I pretty much had to go through each note, like this one, and then practice back and forth. Because for me, I don't know how anybody else does, I don't know if you can see these notes. So this finger is on the third fret. What is that? The third string down. My ring finger's on the third fret, the second string down. My middle finger's on the second fret. What is that? The fourth string down. And then my index finger's on the first fret, the fifth string down. So that's that first note. And then the second note, you just simply lift up your pinky finger. You move that ring finger up a string. And then for the third one, you lift up that ring finger and bring him over to the second fret, but you put him down on that fourth string. And then the fourth note is just, I guess, a standard G is what they say. So on the third fret, you're going to have your pinky finger on the sixth string, on the bottom string. Your ring finger is going to be on that fifth string. Your middle finger is going to go up on that top string, and I have to be careful because that middle finger touches that second string. But anyway, I'm going to bring that index finger and on the second fret, put him on the second string, and I'm just going to kind of bring that string down a little bit so it doesn't touch that middle finger there. Anyhow, those are the 4 notes that this song this song consists of. But for a beginner like myself, someone learning, it can be tricky. And so anyway, yesterday I spent a good, 8 hours on it, off and on between, doing my chores and all that good stuff, but and of course that's not even, like, there's strumming that goes into it and stuff. It's a process, and I must admit I love it. I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and it's for me, it's very therapeutic. I've always had healthy activities that I've participated in that kind of helped me cope with things. Basketball was huge growing up. I've always been big into racing, so like racing video games and stuff like that. For one portion of my life, tennis. But this right here is so therapeutic. And so So like at one point yesterday, I just went back and forth from this G to this, I guess that's a C maybe, I'm not 100% sure. But because you have to go, those fingers basically, it's easy for those 2 fingers. They just come down a couple strings. Like 3 strings each. And then those fingers have to almost exactly switch up almost. But anyway, that didn't make sense. Almost exactly switch up. But point is, I probably practiced going back and forth between those two. God, it must have been 45 minutes or so. I mean, it flew by. But just breaking it down and then going back and forth. See, I still need to do it. But the point of me saying all of that is I'm learning ways to break it down, to make it easier for myself to digest, because like I said, I'm kind of a slow learner, and so I have to be creative. And again, I got to give the Lord credit, because He's teaching me the whole way, and but. It's important for us to listen to that voice in our head, that it is God, the truth that's in our head, that is. And then, switch it up. So that's basically what I did yesterday on the 23rd day. And like I said, I didn't get any footage of that. But I kind of wanted to, because it was like, now looking back, I kind of wish I did get footage of it, because if there are any people out there who are thinking about learning to play the guitar, I would highly recommend it. But I would also suggest, whenever you do feel comfortable learning songs, what I found is breaking it down into simple steps helped me. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that with people out there. It's okay to make mistakes, embrace mistakes. I mean, that's an opportunity to learn. Like, for instance, one of the things I learned with my transitioning is it's so much easier if I put an anchor finger you can't even see it, an anchor finger right there on the fret, like no matter where. If I just find one of those, it just makes it easier to transition. It's kind of like the shortest distance through a circle is what? I think a straight line. I don't know, but I try to figure things out like that. But anyway, that's where I'm at. So, because it is someone else's art, I just feel some type of way putting that kind of material out there. That's another reason I didn't film yesterday. But I did. I felt that it was very important to kind of, put that information that I just put into this video out there in case people are, curious about learning how to play guitar, and you know, I know there's probably some good resources out there. I'm just not the type of person who goes looking for things like that, and I know a lot of, you know, information that is gotten these days is, you know, in video form and stuff like that. So anyhow, I just, as someone who wants to put seeds of joy out into the world, I just thought it would be a good idea to do all of that in this video documentary. And so anyhow, I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to get back to practicing this, but I just wanted to put a little nugget out there for anyone curious. So y'all have a great day. Peace.